Imagine stumbling upon a truth so profound, it rattles the foundations of your daily scroll through the digital world. This revelation is not just about the convenience and the connections technology gifts us, but something far more insidious. It's about how the very platforms we use are quietly shaping our actions and thoughts without our conscious permission. Did you ever stop to consider why you can't resist checking your phone countless times a day? By the end of our deep dive today, you'll be equipped with knowledge that will empower you to reclaim sovereignty over your digital life. Stay tuned as we pull back the curtain on the psychological manipulation embedded in social media and leave you with strategies to navigate this maze with clarity and purpose. Diving right into our digital era, we can't deny that technology is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it has streamlined tasks, fostering unprecedented connectivity and access to information. However, it has simultaneously ushered in an age of distraction and surface-level engagement. The concept of the echo chamber as posited by Adam Curtis in his thought-provoking documentary Hyper-Normalization has fundamentally reshaped our social fabric. Algorithms, feeding on a wealth of personal data, curate content to echo our beliefs, confining us within intellectual bubbles and curtailing exposure to diverse perspectives. This narrowing of our cognitive horizons is no accident, but rather the result of meticulous engineering by social media giants. They've harnessed human psychology to keep users within their grasp. Tristan Harris, formerly a Google design ethicist and now an advocate for technology that augments our lives, asserts that these strategies are staggeringly pervasive. He draws attention to one particularly gripping aspect of social media: the gambling-like addiction it induces through intermittent, variable rewards. So why does the prospect of notifications cause such an irresistible itch? It's the uncertainty of what lies beyond that red icon, a comment, a like, a mention that drives us to compulsively check and repeatedly engage. The architecture of social media mirrors the layout of a supermarket, where essential items are deliberately placed apart, nudging you to traverse the alleys of temptation, filling your cart with more than you intended. Digital platforms mimic this with their infinite feeds and strategic notifications, capitalizing on the fear of missing out FOMO woven into our psychology. They invite you to step through a small doorway, only to immerse you in an endless hallway of engagement. One minute you're responding to a message. The next, you're 30 minutes deep into browsing. The foot in the door phenomenon is in full swing. Social media platforms nudge us toward minor commitments, only to entangle us in an intricate web of continued interaction. The fear of missing out fuels our need to remain connected, leading to a paradox of choice that often leaves us more lost than empowered. Reassessing these notifications and unending feeds is critical. They fragment our concentration, with studies showing how the average smartphone owner's compulsion leads to checking their device a staggering 150 times a day. By disabling these incessant nudges, we can safeguard our focus and reclaim the narrative of our digital journey. Moreover, social media platforms leverage the principle of social reciprocity. By triggering our innate need to reciprocate, such as following someone back, they engender a cycle of obligations that boosts user engagement. The truth is, many perceived personal connections within these networks are software suggested, and the sole beneficiary of this increased time on the platform are the companies themselves. Subtle deterrents are also at play, steering behaviors to the platform's advantage. Consider how a task as final as deleting your social media profile is camouflaged within layers of digital bureaucracy. This is a clever contrivance to discourage a decrease in user base, forcing the desiring to unplug few to embark on an odious treasure hunt for the fabled permanent delete link. And let's not overlook how technology mediates social validation, like automatically suggesting tags and uploaded photos. As these systems maneuver our desires for acknowledgement, they extract more of our time. Social media indeed shapes our interactions, exploiting our impulse for approval to keep us ever hooked. Now that you're armed with this understanding, let me ask you, how can you apply this awareness to better navigate the digital world and safeguard your autonomy? Knowing these manipulations exist is the first step to reclaiming your time. So, how do we proceed? Intentionality becomes paramount. We must scrutinize the choices we believe to be voluntary, question the curated menus of content we consume, and confront the reciprocal engagements we feel obliged to enter. By disrupting these automatic behaviors, we transform the way we interact with our devices, transitioning from passive consumers to conscious users. Take a moment to consider what you've heard. Will you consider altering your digital habits? Let this not just be another passing notification in your day, but rather a pivotal moment where you reassert control over your digital experience. As we wrap up, remember the power you have to question, to decide, and to act. If this exploration has added value to your life and has empowered you towards intentional digital usage, feel free to express your appreciation through a gesture proportional to what you gained today. The link is in the description. Your journey to mastery over your digital life begins now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to join a community that thrives on insight and action. By doing so, you're not just staying informed, you're taking a formidable step toward mastery of your digital and personal domain in 2023 and beyond. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and above all, stay in control. See you in the next video, where we continue to navigate the crossroads of technology and personal sovereignty. Ladies and gentlemen, ever wondered how tiny improvements can skyrocket success? That's what Team Sky, a British professional cycling team, demonstrated when they transformed their mediocre legacy into a global triumph. Stick with me as we uncover the secrets behind their staggering evolution, and how lessons from their journey can propel your own achievements in realms like personal finance, career growth, and life mastery. Imagine a team with a rather unremarkable track record, boasting only one gold medal in a century. Now picture them clinching the Tour de France, not once, but 3 times in a span of 4 years. It sounds like a Hollywood script, but it's the real-life story of Team Sky. Their mastermind? Dave Brailsford, the man with a plan that, frankly, sounded deceptively simple: the aggregation of marginal gains. Brailsford's philosophy was grounded in improving by just 1% in nearly every aspect imaginable. They began with the basics, optimizing their equipment, training, and even apparel. Picture cyclists as fine-tuned machines, their bikes featherlight, their suits slicing through air resistance, every detail polished to perfection. But here's where it gets surprising. They didn't stop at rethinking bike tires or sleek suits. They delved into nuances most would overlook: massage gels precisely chosen for recovery, hand-washing techniques to ward off infections, and customized pillows for sleep optimization, taking meticulous detail to a whole new level. You might be thinking, it's just about cycling, right? But here's where it gets fascinating for you, the viewer. This isn't a story of athletic prowess alone. It's a blueprint for profound transformation. Whether you're navigating the stock market, looking to sell your house at a premium, or aiming to level up your digital marketing strategies, this philosophy can be a game changer. Consider this: if you too seek a mere 1% improvement daily, you'd be looking at a stunning 37-fold boost in a year. It's not about the grand gestures, but the small, consistent steps that culminate in greatness. It's time to shift our focus from setting ambitious goals to establishing robust systems. It wasn't the dream of winning that altered Team Sky's fate. It was the systemized approach towards marginal gains that turned potential into reality. Now, let's inject this transformative principle into our own spheres. If you're seeking to bolster your credit or cut down your mortgage fees, consider the incremental approach. Assess your spending habits, optimize your monthly payments, or refinance for a better rate. It's the aggregation of these small tweaks that lead to substantial savings and improved financial health. In the realm of investments, marginal gains are all about continual learning and adaptation. Stay updated on market trends, gradually diversify your portfolio, and refine your risk management strategies. Maybe you're a budding entrepreneur. Consider how refining your operational processes or enhancing customer service even slightly can compound to outstrip your competition. Or as a lawyer, small consistent efforts in research or client communication could establish your reputation as a legal ace. And what about insurance? A seemingly insipid topic, yet reviewing your policies annually, comparing rates, or adjusting your coverage can cumulatively shield your assets and secure your peace of mind. As you strive for excellence, I invite you to join our community. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for notifications. Embrace the marginal gains mindset and unlock the stratospheric benefits promised by this powerful strategy. Together, let's revolutionize our lives, 1% at a time. Before I leave you, I pose a challenge. What marginal gains will you pursue? How will you apply this principle to level up your game, be it in personal finance, your career, or in your daily routines? The wisdom speaks: small changes lead to massive outcomes. For those who have found value in our discussion today, feel free to show appreciation. A link in the description readily awaits your gesture. Thank you for investing your time and intellect. Here's to our combined growth and the infinite potential that lies within the aggregation of marginal gains. Cheers to your success, the product of those ostensibly insignificant, yet monumentally impactful, 1% improvements.